Alright, what's up guys? In this video we're going to pick up with some more calculus, and this is going to be another video on trigonometric integration. This is going to be example number 2. So we're asked to evaluate the integral x times tangent of x squared dx. So the best thing to do here to start with is just a u substitution. The best selection for u here would obviously just be x squared. When we differentiate that, we get 2x dx, and what that's going to do for us is get rid of that x. And when we solve for the dx part, we'll get 1 over 2x du is equal to dx. And so what ends up happening is the x's will cancel out. I'm going to pull out a 1/2. And then that means that we're just left integrating tangent of u du. So how do we integrate that? Well, remember that tangent, and we'll just do it in terms of u in this case since we are working with that variable. Remember that tangent of u, that's just sine of u over cosine of u. So rewriting the integrand there allows us to do another substitution. So we got the 1/2. And then this time we'll have sine of u all over cosine of u du. Now we can do another substitution. So in cases where you have to do more than one substitution, make sure you're using a different variable for your second or third substitution. You don't want to try to use the same variable because you'll get lost that way. It doesn't really make a difference which variable you choose to use, as long as you're going through the process the same way. Typically, during a second substitution, people will use v as the next one if they have to use it. I'm going to do a little unconventional and just use w. Again, it doesn't make a difference which variable you use for the second substitution. So in this particular case, I'm going to pick w to be cosine of u. And then that means that dw will be negative sine of u multiplied by du. So then we get negative 1 over sine of u dw is equal to du, because we need to solve for the du part. And so if you're not convinced as to what actually happened, is we have our 1/2 that was out there, that didn't go anywhere. So if you're not convinced as to what happened, is that we had sine of u, and this would be all over w, and we multiply that by negative 1 over sine of u dw. And hopefully you notice here that the signs will cancel out. And so we still got our 1/2 out there. And then we're just integrating negative 1 over w with respect to w. So this becomes negative 1/2 ln absolute value of w plus c. And so to solve this, all we have to do, or to finish evaluating this, all we have to do is put back in the substitutions. So remember that u was x squared, and our second substitution was w was cosine of u. So we just got to put all that back in there. So our final answer for this one, the integral x times tangent of x squared dx. Our answer for this is just going to be negative 1/2 ln absolute value cosine of x squared plus c. That'll be the answer. All right. So that's trig integration example number 2. So let me know if you got any questions about how I arrived at my answer. I'll be more than happy to explain it. But that's going to be it for this video, and I will see y'all next time.